K-Day Morning Show, Cece and Romeo, and I gotta say this every time my homie come through. St. Louis niggas want their corner back. What up, family?
Yes, up, dog? What up, baby?
I just talked to Keith and Andre the other day. We talk all the
we
time,
go
man.
back right here.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. I always say St. Louis raised me, LA made me.
Yes, you do.
And I just followed the footsteps of this man right here.
Yeah.
Cedric
Check
the
him out.
Entertainer, baby.
Yeah,
Yes.
what's
Yo,
up?
man. So
I want to make that noise.
congratulations.
Ooh, I just wanted to do that.
You already know we got
my
that.
throat hurt. My throat is hurting.
Did you ever think Kings of Comedy from there to the Comedy Get Down would still be doing what it's doing now too? Like, man, your career has just been amazing, bro.
Man, it's so great to be still relevant and stand up. Still, got TV shows on, got movies going, and you're talking about over 30 years of doing this. You don't take it for granted, that's for sure. And coming from St. Louis, White Castle parking lot,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Come on,
That's
come
Bridge
through,
Kings
man.
Highway.
I never had a
just
White
out there.
Castle, remember?
She never had.
Yeah, man, yeah. It's a cultural thing. It's like you probably, regional. Some people will love them. Some, if you ain't never had one, you'd be like, what is this? Like, I tried to get my kids to eat some White Castles. They was like, what? I was like,
My girl
they
tried
was
to
all
give it
in
a
and
bubble
out.
guts.
They all in and out out here,
yeah.
California kids,
What about the Chinaman though?
They don't know about that. They don't know about that brown fried rice. That's not brown. It's actually white rice that's cooked in some kind of I don't know. It's deliciousness.
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Yeah, right, exactly. But man, it's dope, man. And so we still rocking it. Got the Comedy Get Down this weekend, Friday at the Microsoft down there. So anybody ain't seen it, legendary comics, me, George Lopez, D.L. Hewley, Eddie Griffin, all Friday night on stage at the Microsoft right here in L.A. I'm gonna say that with the St. Louis two capital R's.
Yes.
And of course, you got the Neighborhood, man. Now, is this the second season's going on right now?
Second season, yeah,
Congratulations
definitely
on that.
blessed to do that on CBS Monday nights. One of the number one new comedies that's on television, and so again, man, to be doing TV, to be doing entertainment for so long, and then had a show rocking, people really enjoy it. Like I said, I started to get, when you're on CBS, you start to get old white lady money now, like from Montana and
Oh, that's that nice
Vermont.
money. Yes.
You said Vermont.
Yeah, people in Vermont. Oh my God, you're the guy from the show. I'm like, I've never met anybody from Vermont before. Well, what a pleasure.
And the thing
How
is,
are you, Margaret?
And this is about a white family that moves to
A black
the hood.
neighborhood. Yeah, they moved. Yeah, they flipped it. And so it's a reverse of that whole kind of Archie Bunker, all in the family energy, something that you've seen before. But now I'm more the cantankerous fella that's stuck in my ways and now dealing with what is this modern day gentrification, which is really kind of happening when, if you've been on Adams lately, you'll know, like the hood has changed. You can't, ain't even no weed man over there no more. You know what I'm saying? Not that kind. It's mad men, but not Medici.
Not where you can go get a dub at. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Not Rashad and them.
Exactly. Hit up Rashad and just let him know you can get a dub.
Just hit him
Yes.
up. Hit him on the beeper. Hit him with the code. 19. That's him. He'll call you back.
Oh, man.
He still got a beeper.
Oh, Lord. I love it, though.
Yeah, man, but that's what it is, man.
Yeah,
Congratulations on that show. And then, we're talking about, we were talking to Fluffy not too long ago with Eddie Murphy coming back into the game the way he is. Have you had a chance to check out Dolomite yet?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, checked out Dolomite, dug it. One I thought, like, just on the sense that Rudy Ray Moore was one of these kind of mystical characters that we grew up on, like, and then to see a story kind of come to life like that is really dope because people don't really understand. A lot of people come out here to make it, come to Hollywood with all these dreams of grandeur, and then to see someone who just, he wasn't the most talented individual, but he had that drive, and that's what I think is really special about that movie, and I thought Eddie really captured it, and that's something, too, I tell people, because that's a movie Eddie been working on for like 16 years. People don't even know, like, the idea that he had this idea about doing this movie a long time, and it just takes so long to get a movie really ready, but, tenacity, dedication, and you finally get the right elements to line up, and boom.
Man,
so
that's
it.
crazy.
I would have never known that. 16
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time, man. I mean, that's kind of like we getting ready to do Johnson Family 2, and that's the same thing. Took a long time. It's been 15 years since the first movie almost, you know what I'm saying? So,
wow, when is that going to come out?
You tell me.
Okay.
No, you know. No, but it's green. It's greenlit. That's all I know.
Yeah,
so it's like, I know when I get my first check, I'll call y'all again. I'll be like, you know what, this one is going to come out, y'all.
Check cash, it'll be out next week.
Yeah, exactly. No,
wow,
man. It's dope, though.
So, big screen. Well, you got something else working on too? Other than that?
A lot of cool stuff. Got a movie called Son of the South coming out, which is really dope, and it's a civil rights movie. But I played the Reverend Dr. Ralph Abernathy, historical legend of the civil rights, and so that was really great. That should be out. I'm assuming that's going to be out in the first quarter next year. And then there's another small movie I did, which I'm really proud of, called Opening Act, and it's a movie that I play like a Red Fox type character, like this old school comedian, and it's the young comedian Jimmy O Yang. He's from Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh yeah,
and
I saw that
he gonna. He's like a young comedian coming up, and I play this veteran that he has to open for, and so it's really dope. It just captures what it really is to be a stand-up and how we start our careers and how we build it, and it's done really well. So I'm excited about that one.
Nice.
Oh, that's nice. I love it.
We talked to everyone about that. Have we talked about John Witherspoon
situation?
Man, bless up to the
rest in peace.
That's a hard loss.
Yeah, I was just with John. We all were over in, for Magic's 60th birthday, all over in San Tropez.
Yeah.
Hanging out, man, kicking it, laughing together, drinking wine, and so it's just really unfortunate, man. You know what I'm saying? He's such a good soul. You could just tell by the amount of condolences that went up immediately that he just really was a well-loved person, and he was. He like a kind, great soul, man, and funny as all get out, and just got so many memorable things and like jokes and things that that come. You can't even put on two things that go together without somebody going coordinate.
Come on,
you got to coordinate.
That's my favorite boomerang. You got to coordinate.
You like soon as you put on anything like that, it's just come out your mouth.
Automatic.
And you can't get pussy whipped. You gotta whoop that pussy.
See, I'm telling you, yes.
Whoop that pussy, bang, bang, bang. Man, come on, man. That dude legendary, man. R.I.P., man, in paradise, brother.
And you and him both had a chance to work with Ice Cube, who's a huge part of K-Day, man, and LA West Coast. Like, are y'all gonna do some things down the road, maybe?
Oh, we call Cube constantly. I mean, he definitely is that king of making that dope urban picture.
Yeah.
There's nobody else kind of quite digs in there and hits that button like, oh, this is the culture, like dead on the head. Fridays, barbershop. Yeah. They go right inside these personal experiences that we have. And so, we did the last barbershop. We feel like we may be one more in there that we just didn't. We didn't knock it all the way out the park, so it might be one more in there we're trying to talk about. And then there's a few other ideas that Cube constantly has things going on in his head, and of course the Big Three is bubbling, and so he out here killing it, man.
With that.
You know what I'm saying? I was going to suit up, too, this summer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because a lot of people don't know. I'm all AAU. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I hurt my hamstring. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where it's, okay.
We'll say that.
You know what I'm saying? But I hurt myself is what I'm saying.
Right.
And that's Otherwise, I was going to be killing them, dog. I was like, these boys ain't ready.
Yo, if you weren't making us laugh on the screen or on stage, you could have easily been a pastor or a singer, man.
Yeah.
Because you got the vocals, too. So.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how the name came to Entertainer. I used to sing a lot before, I had a whole lot of jokes, so I would sing on stage, do a lot of Luther and stuff like that. And so I would fill up my time by singing, dancing, doing poems. And then, as far as the pastor thing, I think I'm going to take this from Kanye and just get me a tax exemption and do all of my Sundays comedy service on Sundays.
Comedy service.
Service. It's going to be a little Lord and a lot of laughter.
I love it.
Little Lord.
A lot of laughter.
And then, I should be able to write it all off. I should be able to let it be a tax deduction. Yeah, giggles for God.
What's up with this meme gods?
Yeah, Meme Guys is
Yes.
it's another dope project I'm a part of, executive producing. This was something when the world of memes started really bust down and become really popular. We wondered, like, where these come from, and this idea that one can take image or picture and tell you a whole story, like literally a whole news story. You can look at a meme and get the whole thing, right, with the caption. And it became people that were really good at it. So we started to research when did it really come into the atmosphere. We got some great historians. This guy who's this technology guy's got like some of the, he chronicalized some of the first memes. So like the crying Jordan meme and all this stuff.
There's the blinking white guy. Do you know the blinking white guy that blinks his eyes and he's like this? Yeah, that meme is everywhere.
So many of them. So, but basically we kind of, we went inside and met a lot of the great dudes that make memes and people who've had like extremely popular memes and just kind of started to tell the story about how they came into the atmosphere of our lives, and how they exist. And so this is what the Meme Guys is about.
I have a question because with these guys that create these memes and they go everywhere, but is there money? Like they can make money off of it?
Yeah, it's guys that can make money off of it. I mean, it's not everyone, but again, once they kind of get into this flow, they have this ability to know, like, I get so many views, I get so many likes, I can create memes, and therefore there is money to be made in the cyber world. I don't know. I've never made any cyber money. Everybody
No
all like, said, let me open a site for you. I'm gonna tell you, man, you gonna be killing it. You can sell used Yeezys used. What? If it's a used Yeezy that's been used, you can use that to sell it.
You ever say use crazy?
Use crazy. That's what it sounds like, But no, it is. It is like a lot of opportunity out there that people learn to take advantage of. So that's great. But this was one of the spaces where we wanted to really dive in and see what was up with it. So
I love it. I can't wait to check that out. Listen, it's going down. The comedy Get Down.
Yep.
Yes, let's talk about Eddie Griffith, Dale Hughley, George Lopez, Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
This Friday, baby.
Yeah.
I've been to a comedy Get Down.
I've seen like 2 or 3 of them, man. Always dope.
Yeah, this big, man. These all these guys. Plus George working on the special right now. He gonna be crazy. I already know he's getting ready to be crazy. I'm always just out there on the edge of insanity, and maybe Mama shouldn't see this. You know what I mean? Maybe grandmama.
Right,
what I'm saying? But mama can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because, as soon as and maybe by Friday, if I get 2 or 3 more sit-ups in, I might take my shirt off.
Oh, man, you should do that.
Yeah,
but I'm
let's go.
gonna wait. I'm a juice. Okay. I'm a juice first
you gonna juice
and
next 48
fast
hours.
till Friday. See what's happening. And it's enough baby oil. You never know. You know what I'm saying? My outfit gonna be Rick Ross.
Oh,
That's my costume.
Oh, that's how you gonna roll out with this big medallion, open her all on your chest. And say it goes Rick
Do
and
it.
Ross.
Post is going to go viral. And then Meme Gods is going to get a hold of it. Okay?
That's hilarious.
Who is your basketball team before you go, man? Who's your squad?
My squad, man, I'm a long suffering, man. I'm from St. Louis, so Chicago ended up being my team because it was the closest team I can go to.
Yeah.
And so I still kind of rock with them, man.
Okay. Well, who's going to win it this year?
This year is going to be very interesting, man. I think it's definitely coming out of the West this year for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I got high hopes for the Lakers. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that, AD and LeBron, they can figure it out. They need a few more. Well, I don't know what they did when this trade deadline's coming up, but they need to make some moves as they, approach the year.
Okay.
It's just some hitters out in the West, man. Dallas is looking good.
Yeah.
Denver interesting, it's just gonna be some hitters out west. I don't know.
As long as we don't talk about the Clippers, we good up
here. I was almost gonna say something, you know what I'm saying, but then I could just tell the way everybody was looking at me.
Laker Nation.
Like it was like, yo, like if you could see, one of these cameras could switch to y'all looking at me like about to say something about Kawhi, I just changed it, and think about Hawaii 5-0, man. It's just a great TV show,
Because listen, Rona has a bet. against
You
Clipper
heard of
Darrell.
Clipper Darrell, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know Clipper
Yeah.
Darrell. People be
So-
saying we look alike. I
What?
was like, come on,
Hell
man.
no.
Come on, man.
Man, don't
Come
let
on.
them disrespect you
yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I said, man. Come on, Clipper Darrell, man. He
So-
be using it. Be like, yeah, everybody say that. I'm like, Clipper Darrell.
Oh, you know Clipper Darrell love that.
I'm said cousin.
Yes.
Clipper Darrell.
Whichever team has the better record at the end of the season,
Okay.
the loser has to wear the opposite team in a two-piece. So if the Clippers have a
wow.
better record than the Lakers, I got to wear a two-piece Clipper outfit on the street corner. I'm not trying to do that.
Wow, I wouldn't want you to do that.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
With the
But if not, then-
split, with the red and the blue down the half, like
All
Clipper
that.
Darrell style.
Yeah.
Oh man,
then Clipper
bruh.
Darrell was
Like his
Lakers
jacket
win?
and draws. I'm not
Clipper
gonna
Darrell
do
got to
that.
wear a two-piece.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay, but
So
yeah,
Lakers
purple
stand
and
up.
gold. Yeah, that would be nice.
Well,
Yeah,
Clipper
that's a
Darrell.
good bet. That's a good
Especially
bet.
if I
I like
win
that bet, especially if you win it. I'm
Yes,
with
yes.
you, you know, fam.
Already
We together over here. We all St. Louis, all Lakers right now.
Okay. I love it.
Bulls, bullshit.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I don't even. They ain't even in it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Them.
Mike is out theater this
Yes,
Friday.
come on.
Comedy Get Down, man. It's always a pleasure having you come
Thank
through,
you
bro.
so much.
Appreciate
for
y'all,
stopping
man.
through,
All
yes.
love.
Yeah, yeah.
I holla.